Let's bring in now former Trump attorney Christina Bobb and also Trump current attorney Jesse Binnall. Interesting take from Gloria saying that it's a risk. And it looks like the risk maybe has backfired if you are sitting in Donald Trump's seat right now watching Michael Cohen really be shredded on the stand. Todd Blanche, very skilled at what he's doing. Jesse, just bring us up to speed on what you're watching and what you think was accomplished today in Cross. One of the things was playing that podcast, a clip where he said, revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yeah, Todd Blanche is doing an outstanding job in this cross-examination. This is a cross-examination, that should be studied in law school for years to come. I think one of the really effective things that I've seen from this cross-examination is when you put together all the times that Michael Cohen has lied in the past, and then you also look about what he can remember and what he can't remember now. He is very often talking about the things that he cannot recall. And so what I think the jury is going to see very clearly from this is he's still lying today. I think it's very likely that they're going to say that when he has a selective memory at this point about what he can remember and what he cannot remember. And he can only remember things that would be harmful to President Trump. And so all in all, his credibility is shot. And with a fair jury, if this is a fair jury, there should absolutely be an acquittal.
And the monetary part of this, I just don't think that jurors is going to sit well, in addition to the credibility, but they've staked a lot on, Donald Trump. And Attorney Allred said, Trump goes after his amount. But this is a very interesting way where the star witness is saying, yes, I have a lot to lose if this doesn't, happen. Shopping a reality show. Christina, talk to us about, your thoughts on where we are today. It was this, Stormy Daniels, the porn star, now a convicted perjurer. This is the case, and still we're questioning where the tie is to Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, this is political theater at its finest, or I should say at its worst, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's quite clear that Michael Cohen is a proven liar, but the prosecution doesn't seem to care, or quite frankly, they can't care because he's the only one that can establish certain facts because he's the only one willing to lie about it. And supposedly he's also the only one that has knowledge of certain conversations. And as Jesse said, he can't remember a lot of things, but he remembers quotes that Donald Trump said to make sure that he can establish specific facts for the prosecution. I think it's completely unbelievable. I think it's not credible. And I don't think the prosecution cares. I think they're hoping that the jury hates Donald Trump the same way that the witnesses do, and that they just all agree to take out their political opponent. I don't think this is ever calculated to actually serve justice.
Final thoughts. Jury instructions will be key, correct? Jesse, first to you.
Oh, absolutely. The jury instructions are going to be key. And at that point, they really are going to have to link up this very bizarre theory that the prosecution has about how, somehow there was a falsification in the business records, which I don't think that the prosecution's come close to making their case on, and that was somehow impacting federal election law, which anybody who knows federal election law knows that this wouldn't even be a violation, even if it's true. And so the jury instructions are all going to come down to that. And the question is, can the prosecution, in their convoluted case, make jury instructions that are simple enough that can get them the conviction that they want?
Wow. 20 seconds to you, Christina. The other thing, too, is they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. There's a chance here there's a hung jury. If not an acquittal, possibly at least one juror saying not convinced.
Yeah, I think that's right. Hopefully that there's one honest juror who can't determine when Michael Cohen was lying.
Great analysis. Great to see you both, Christina and Jesse. Appreciate your time today.